Right, while I was grinding, I saw there was a skit here too.
So Maltran's fellow knights turned into Hellions and attacked her. Were they jealous of her fame and exploits?
People tend to resent those who excel, even if they may be allies.
That's even how military officers lose their lives on the battlefield sometimes.
That's just brutal.
But Maltran is alive, right?
I wonder what did happen.
That might have been the moment she herself turned Hellion.
Or she could have been one from the start. We don't know the exact source of her malevolence, but we do know she has extraordinary combat skills.
Indeed, it could be that the malevolence she emitted intensified that of the surrounding area, causing her fellow soldiers to become Hellions.
It's a chicken and egg scenario. Won't do any good to ponder it.
Either way, Maltran was already a Hellion when she first met Alicia.
I imagine it will be hard on Alicia when she finds out.
Sheesh, letter from Debbie. She wants her downers back. Come on! That means Alicia spent all those months next to a super grody Hellion, and yet she didn't absorb a lick of malevolence. How awesome is she?
That's right. We gotta think positively.
Damn straight. Chicken, egg, it's all the same once you've gobbled it down.
I think that's still positive.
I think we're supposed to be like looking for a serial killer or something.
This
I
gives me
think.
the creeps. It's like something's going to pop out. Did I scare you?
No, I just have a bad feeling is all. Saray, over there!
The culprit's inside the church!
Is that a small grievance? She's been poisoned, okay. Is it one of the priests, maybe?
The killer? Why did he go into the church?
Are they dead?
This is not death, but salvation, good Seraph. I have purified the evil.
He heard my voice?
Why so surprised? You were the one who showed me the way in my dreams, time and time again. That the world's salvation was my sworn duty.
You call this salvation? This is massacre!
The blame rests on them. They could not admit their own weakness. Instead, they would blame their own country, the knights, even the church for their own blasted misfortune. Such disgusting vermin. What would you call their illness, if not malevolence?
Are you serious?
Quite, I assure you. This world is so hopelessly smitten with malevolence. If I do not dispose of the evil ones, there can be no future. It may seem cruel, I know, but it must be done. That is my sworn duty.
Maybe you step back a little bit, buddy, and think about it.
Is he?
No, he's not a Hellion.
Father Amathor, you are under arrest for mass murder.
You assume I can be bound with the laws of man? How foolish. But then again, who could blame you? I am all too aware that your brother was killed by Cardinal Fortin in an attempt to fight her. He must have been but a weakling who could do nothing but blame his misfortunes on the church. And oh, you poor soul, who's been working so hard to atone for his sins, your heart is truly worthy of salvation.
This guy sucks.
How dare you?
Man.
Enough, Saray. What he says isn't far from the truth.
Of course it isn't. Please, confide in me what troubles you. After all, it is my duty to save lost lambs like yourself.
Saray, Seraphim, I beg of you, please, don't abandon us humans.
Yeah, but you arrested the guy, right? Right? Green Irish Jim Dre, okay. Actually, I am kind of wondering if this blonde dude Yeah, this blonde dude is probably held off. Hmm.
What just happened?
It was like people in his family just died.
Looks like it. Pretty much all of them, one after another.
It couldn't have been coincidence.
Were they murdered?
Assassination? I feel like there's gotta be like a continuation to this. What's with Sergei and the priest, actually? Can you believe a human can do such a thing? Shocked as you are. Stuff of nightmares, but at the end of the day, I'm not sure there's much humanity in him at all. Even though Sergei is very much a side character, I do think they're gonna give
I
him.
think I understand where I got that weird feeling from. I couldn't sense any murderous intent behind this incident.
Didn't that priest refer to killing as purifying?
Guess he's dedicated to his cause. He really believes he's saving the world.
And that's exactly why he had neither built up malevolence nor became a Hellion. That's more disturbing than anything.
How could his sense of righteousness become so distorted?
Didn't he say that a seraph showed him the way in his dreams?
Simone?
That's probably what caused this.
Something so formless.
Something formless? Like an illusion?
Simone.
Maybe Misty is behind all this.
Even if Simone did have a hand in it, that's not enough to make him atone for what he's done. No matter what the reason, killing is a sin. For him to be able to kill without even realizing that means he's just like a monster.
Weak ones, crazy ones, strong ones. There's all kinds of types out there.
Yes, but there are people like Sergei as well.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that we lost Dezel. So it was a little bit of a surprise to see Zavid talking with us. Gem Merchant. Rosenberg Gorge is where you want to be, but something doesn't feel right. Okay. I don't know, for a side character, Sergei just seems very important. Like, even compared to, like, Alicia. I can only assume that I'm meant to go to Ganglin Ruins, maybe. I forgot to mention this. While I was grinding, I realized that some battle actions actually required me to be on... to do battles on moderate difficulty. So I upped the difficulty. And, it also gave me the ability to switch characters a little bit easier, so we're doing that. And the game hasn't been too hard since, so I think we're fine in terms of levels. So this was like locked between like 30 battles on moderate difficulty. And it's kind of a crime that they put it behind a... I don't know, that they didn't just give this to me right off the bat. It's kind of a crime. Also, what else? Character change and sub-partner change as well. I had to look up what this did. Like, if you're playing as Sorey, it changes Rose's partner, basically. I'm not sure if I'm really gonna use it, but it's fine. I feel like it's gotta be in here, right? But yeah, while I was grinding between streams, I did unlock something for the Lord of Lana. I think it was like Sanctification. And it's like, if you upgrade or like a fuse an item at least 10 times, you can then upgrade it. You can then upgrade it with the Lord of the Land. So I think I did it with like one of my rings. This one, the Nihilism ring, which I got from fusing this Void ring 10 times. Like, it's still not great, but since I do have like so many of these rings, I think I might as well, you know, upgrade them anyway. The issue is that they just cost so much money to even get to the point where I can upgrade them. I'm only gonna assume that if there is going to be a purple star on the map, it's not gonna show until like I'm on the proper floor here, so... Still not a freaking star on the map. I don't know if I'm meant to be here for the freaking side quest that I need to do in order to progress the plot. I hope I am. Sincerely, I hope I am. Attachments. Pipe that just screams, gentlemen, please obey all no smoking signs. Do you hold the pipe or do you just have it in your mouth? I see. Go ahead and take that off. Okay, that just looks silly. A lot of these attachments are just very silly. Not gonna lie, if there's nothing here but treasure, I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed. I have no idea where this Irish gem would be otherwise. Oh, wait. There is an enemy right behind me, which will probably try and attack me once I get out of this save menu, but it's fine, I think. Yeah, okay. It's a very ominous door. Oh. I don't know if I want to deal with that. I guess I can check what level it is real quick, but I'm assuming it is extremely high leveled. Wait, what level is it? 53 is not that bad, actually.
How astute of you. That's actually a boss code.
If it's called a boss, it must be a boss.
That's what I was saying.
Actually, level 53 is around the same level the freaking Medusa was, so I still might struggle here in a second. It's already at half health, which is not too bad actually, so I do think I can defeat it, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get all the grade I can get from it, because I keep dying. Yeah, I got no grade from that. I'm just gonna load real quick. Oh, that's a Norman. Come here. Blarb. Classified Blarb, I guess. Okay. It does kind of feel like, I did not need to come here though, unfortunately. Just want the freaking Irish gem, please. Because this is just an extra area for a lot of treasure, I guess. Where am I meant to go? Wait, I see. Shit. Yeah, because I'm looking for a merchant, that's why. Okay. That makes sense. Man suddenly attacked me and ate my Irish gem.
Ate the Irish gem? That sounds like a Hellion. I mean, one hopes.
Probably looking for like a very specific enemy here in Western Bolt Forge. I wonder if it's this. Goblin Lord. Okay, weak to art. Good to know. Wait, what level? Level 52. Oof.
Which means that it's totally awesome at riding that thing.
Figured you'd say that.
It tells it's kind of not really going down a lot, very much at all, is it? I kind of really hope this is the guy I am meant to kill here. Oh, actually, when was the last time I saved? I think actually I haven't saved since before the actual Tro battle. I think I might just take the death here. Oof. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. It does seem like the Goblin Lord is the only unique enemy in this area, though. Oh, I do think I guess I do just need to fight the freaking Goblin Lord. Let me get my equipment figured out. Hold on. It is like level 53, which means it's a good 10 levels ahead of me. I might have to actually grind for levels, actually. Because I do think most enemies at this point are like level 50-ish, or most enemies that I need for actual... for the main quest are actually like level 53, actually. Okay. I do think I can do this at least, but it does feel like a little bit of a grind. It would probably help if I like grinded to level 50. Did it?
Women in battle are gorgeous. Ain't that right, Saray?
Sure.
Come on, man.
Don't expect too much out of Saray on this.
Ugh. Minus 84 grade for being KO'd 7 times.
Boom! Earth and Historia.
I'll get it then. Green Ashton Veer.
What was that? That baby?
That can't be real, can it, Lila? How could anything like that happen?
The Earth and Historia record the events of the past.
So, that really happened?
And it wasn't just some random tragedy. You couldn't do something like that without using seraphic arts.
You mean a Hellion or Seraph used an art on humans?
Most likely for revenge.
Pretty disturbing art. No, more like pretty disturbing art user.
But his family had nothing to do with this.
Maybe the goal was to rob him of his purpose in life. Way more brutal than just walking up and killing him.
But surely no one deserves that kind of treatment, no matter what they've done.
Yeah, that's definitely a laugh. Do you think my last Irish Gem quests are over in Zafgoth War, so I'm saving very frequently because I am fighting some very tough enemies right now. It is very unfortunate that I can't get full grade on these either. Unless I just, like, not die. Is weak to wind. It is level 59 though. Oof. I don't think this is going to happen. I'm just way too under-leveled. I'm just gonna have to grind levels. I don't think there's anything else I can really do, unfortunately.
Strong enough.
Yeah. God, I don't think there's anything I can really do other than grind up to like level 50 in order to deal with these guys, unfortunately. Or I guess I can also lower the difficulty, but I don't want to do that. I feel like I already grinded quite a bit between streams. So it is kind of insane that I'm still not ready for this. I do wonder if this oasis is supposed to be a... Yep, okay.
Oh, Acis, Oasis, the very font of life. Goddess of the barren wastes, succor to the parched.
Shut up.
Surprise poetry reading?
Now, Mickey, my boy. Surely as a water seraph, you understand how precious water is in a place like this.
Well, sure, I guess. But
Go on, Lila. I know you're just aching to plunge that smoldering fire seraph skin into the cool crystal depths.
Stop.
I'll pass. Do enjoy your nice clean spring.
Then Edna, come! It is only fitting that a seraph of the earth should join me as together we leap into this blessing from the land.
No wonder you're a wind seraph. Your situational awareness blows.
That one's stung.
Then wash your tears in this very font of life.
Yeah, get fucked.
Yes, I think I will.
I do guess while I'm in the area, I can check out the Malevolent Crucible over here again. I do just kind of want to check real quick. This one is just for Zvid, isn't it? Oh, I see. Only Saray and one Seraph may enter. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit on the tougher side though. So the Zvid is probably in the wetlands then. I guess since I do need to grind anyway, I can try these Malevolent Crucibles again then. My friend went to a music concert for these games, I think. Tales? I am interested in playing more Tales games, actually. I will be probably playing Tales of Berseria after this game. I don't know if I'll play it right after this game, but... And I think there was like another one on my list. I think it was Tales of Arise, I think. Getting there, I really hope that you're the last guy. But, if Rose and Layla's Malevolent Crucibles were any indication, that might also just be a bad assumption on my part. Okay, we're good. We're good, I guess.
Grunts are just grunts, venomized or not. Take a hike, you monsters. Wear sunscreen. Stay hydrated.
Yeah, hydrate.
Wave your arms and make noise.
Why would a mountain lion attack a Hellion? That doesn't make any sense.
Youch! Even if they were grunts, it still must have been tough battling them by yourself. Good job, Edna.
That's nothing. Grunts aren't tough by definition. But feel free to maintain your entirely unnecessary concern for me.
Yeah.
I'll go in with Mikleo, since his armatization with the bow is actually quite good. I like the range. I will say, this does definitely feel a lot easier than the other Malevolent Crucibles. As long as Mikleo doesn't die, I can easily revive Soray just by armatizing at least, so definitely gives me a little bit more leeway than ow. The other 11 crucibles. Please go on. Please go on. Cool.
Nice job, Nickleo.
You've been slacking off, haven't you?
These Hellions are getting stronger and stronger.
Well, that's kind of what this place was built for, I guess.
Lila, how many crucibles of malevolence are there in total?
There are 7 confirmed locations, but there may be others as yet undiscovered.
And all of them are engaged in this venomization?
I don't know. They were supposed to be sealed by a protector seraph named Goth.
Goff. If I recall, he serves Hayanawa, one of the 5 lords.
So we may have to assume Heldoff has killed him.
We may.
We'll be lucky if he only killed him. If Goff's been kept alive and got thrown into a crucible,
He'd be a dragon by now.
it's just a possibility, but it's Helldolf we're talking about.
Okay, I was kind of expecting there to be like, you know, a custom, or like a skit specific to like, sorry, Nickleo there. I can like redo. I don't know if there's really any point to doing these 11 crucibles multiple times. So I do suppose also Dumpus. I love Dumpus. Dumpus is such a silly name. So again, not gonna lie, I'm kind of not really a fan of just sort of grinding in video games. I do really wish they gave me like more side stuff to work on while grinding at least. Probably see if I can at least get through this one ruins, and then I'll see if I can go back and defeat those elite enemies then. Should probably check how many Normans I actually have already. I do think there's supposed to be like 50 I'm supposed to find. I don't know if I get anything in particular if I find all 50 of them. What is this giant rock? It's just a rock, okay. That is a big chungus. I still don't have the key to open up these golden chests. Hold on. I kind of want to look up where the golden chest key is. Okay, it looks like it's in like the wetland area. Okay. Let me save again before I try and fight this big guy. There's no way. I thought level 49 was gonna be fine. If I can't defeat this guy, I have no chance against like the level 50 guys I need to fight for the plot, so yeah. I think there was also a elite enemy right outside these ruins as well. It's also kicking my ass. I do think I don't think I'll play Zestiria right after Zestiria. Maybe I might want to like take a little break and maybe like play a game that, like an RPG that doesn't have progression based on levels, like something more like Zelda-ish, and that my progression is like decided by what abilities I have, basically. And I have to find like a good game like that though, because I hate grinding in video games. I've been having to grind in both this and Pokemon Ranger, so even if the spider doesn't really give me too much grade because I died too many times here, I think as long as I get some good levels from it, I'll keep the experience. There you go.
Women in battle are gorgeous. Ain't that right, Saray?
Sure.
Come on, man.
Don't expect too much out of Saray on this.
I'm still not quite level 50 though. Not even close. But yeah, if anyone knows like any good like RPGs that have like progression based off like not levels, but more like skills, I'd really appreciate if y'all sent them my way. I am open to suggestions. I guess I might as well try and explore this area then. This is what you should really see, is that I don't mind grinding in video games. It's just like as a streamer, it is very much a chore. I think there's like also like a bunch of other games I have on my list. I just don't know what, like if they have level-based progression or not. I think it's typically like a good assumption for a lot of RPGs that they do. I don't know, there hasn't been like many games I've seen recently that's like, oh, I really want to try playing that myself or anything. What types of games do you like most? I don't know, I think it just in general. Oh shit, I missed my exit. In terms of gameplay, I do enjoy action games, but you know, I really enjoyed Radiant Historia. I do just like RPGs in general. If a game has a good plot, I am willing to look over any faults in terms of gameplay. Radiant Historia was just very good. Final Fantasy IX was also good. What else have I played on stream in particular? I'm also like open to like also like visual novels and stuff as well. I've been planning to play let's say Your Turn to Die once it finishes, but I'm waiting for it to finish first. Mine's around the withered tree. The tree and ivy.
The poor thing.
Huh? Looks normal enough to me.
But the tree, because of the ivy,
It's dead.
the ivy used the tree for its own growth. But in the process, it blocked the light and the tree withered and died.
Yes, that's kind of how nature works.
But it's so sad.
Oh. Wait, you're not thinking about how it goes between Seraphim and Shepherds, are you?
Yes,
Huh? How naive can you be?
I know it in my head, but
Ugh, you're a prime lord. You should be stronger than this.
yes, I know.
It
If
was just a
Saray withered
gentle
and died,
soul.
It'd be your fault.
Very much so.
Then why don't you switch up your metaphor? Be the tree instead, who selflessly supported her viney companion to the very end. The shepherd's a flower, and he needs you in order to bloom.
Yes. Huh?
She's trying to cheer you up, Lila.
In her
Keep your
own way.
footnotes out of my speech, thanks.
And I was just a little bit mean about it. Big scary monster here. I feel like there should be a big scary monster here. Maybe I'll have to go here for the story at some point, actually. Or like a side quest and it'll spawn in the big scary monster. I do want to check what level the Medusa here is really quick, actually. Because I do need to defeat her at some point. Unless I can just find the Irishman without having to fight her, but also I sincerely doubt I can do that. Wait, what level is she? Ooh, 61. No way. Absolutely no way. She's level 61. I'm level like 45. I can't even defeat like the level 50 enemies around here. There's no way in hell. I feel like at this point I should probably just lower the difficulty. Back to normal, I guess. I do want to check what level the big elephant is now. Now that I've lowered the difficulty.
Sweet! No one
Can stand.
But me!
Alright, sir. It is level 53 now, so a good 6 levels beneath what it was on moderate, so I'll just try and kill it even if it won't give me as much grade, just so I can friggin' continue with the main story. I think also once I defeat this elephant, the prices over in the town in this area are also gonna drop as well, which means I won't have to spend as much money buying new equipment. There we go.
I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
I got 0 grade from that. Why? KO'd 13 times. Okay. Man.
How careless of me, turning into a Hellion.
Are you alright?
Oh, I must apologize for troubling you, Shepherd. My name is Alkin. You must tell me, what did I go and do?
Well...
You became an elephant hellion and started attacking merchants.
Oh dear.
That made things hard for the people in Logren. We wanted to do something to help.
Yeah, he kind of fucked up, old man.
Oh, those devout believers of the Shepherd. Is there no guardian seraph?
Not right now. But the people continue to practice their faith, even in such hard times.
Oh,
It was the work of a hellion. Don't blame yourself.
Yeah, but you were also the Hellion.
Scoff at those humans for how easily they would become tainted with malevolence. And then I myself became a Hellion. And in my rage, I destroyed my very own followers. I'm ashamed of myself.
Hey, what's the use in crying over spilt milk? What matters is what you do from now on, right?
I'd wager you have a considerable amount of power, Alkin. Could we ask you to give your blessing to Logrin?
We'll find a vessel ourselves.
I may be able to use the tower in Logren as my vessel. Assuming devout and pure humans have been living there.
Tower's kind of crumbling though.
Please let me ask of you, so that I may atone.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We're sure it'll all be worth it.
You know, spilled elephant milk. Whatever the hell that means. Blessing has been restored.
And tell them that their elephant problems are no more.
Ooh. Let me put the difficulty back to moderate. Don't think I actually need the moderate difficulty for any more battle actions, but I'll keep it on moderate anyway.
This will make things easier on them, right?
I hope so.
Ooh. Well, I guess you can't do much about the prices. It'd be a different story if Logren actually had something of value to trade with the rest of the land. There's actually this guy here. Rose's friend.
Agil, find anything interesting?
Sure did, boss. Remember how you were looking for iris gems?
Earth and Historia! Did you find one?
We did, but we were a little late.
Someone besides Saray wants them?
The guy that brought it is a priest who's studying archaeology.
Archaeology? Is he studying ruins?
I'm not really sure, but he has published several books.
Oh man, that's awesome!
I'm interested in his writing.
Could you try to stay on topic for once?
And who's
Nerds.
this researcher?
As far as I know, he went to the Litwerg Bearwoods near Plitzerback wetland for some research.
God damn it, I was just there.
Though I do understand how he feels.
I'm a bit worried. Let's go.
Just there. God damn it, okay. Prices have fallen somewhat nowhere near enough. Think I'd better give up any thoughts of sourcing my supplies here. I don't know if there's really much I can really do about that though. Well, I did just go through the entirety of the the wetlands earlier, so I could probably just teleport straight there. Also, there's a skate here.
I guess it's difficult to decrease the price of something when it's already gotten so high.
It does feel like the merchants are rather merciless on the pricing, but it's not like they've been affected by malevolence.
It's just capitalism.
So I guess even returning the blessing won't solve everything.
A blessing alone can't change the hearts of people.
It's all so complicated.
At least the people of Logren haven't given up on restoring their village.
Either way, the shepherds shouldn't get involved.
Yeah, this is where the merchants come in.
Does look like there's an enemy here now. Hope it's not gonna be a crazy level. That is scary.
Well, well, here comes trouble.
It is level 60.
It's...
Self-explanatorily huge!
I see.
Were you hoping to explain?
Okay. At the very least, you're not like one hit killing me. You're actually down to 9,000 health already. You're no longer in the tens of thousands, and you're not really doing that much damage to me. Yeah, despite being higher level than the elephant, this feels much easier. I don't want to jinx myself though. There you go.
You act on instinct way too much.
Oh? Did your
This place is a lot more dangerous than I thought.
We need to find him. Quick.
I was here all along.
Are you that archaeologist?
You just cut through those walking stones!
It's not like that. It's called a heli...
Stay away from me, you monster!
What's the deal? We came to save you!
We're
Oh,
really after the iris gem.
we got what we came
But
for.
Saray isn't just about that.
Hey,
Well, at least he's okay.
yeah, I guess.
But still,
Look, there's the Earth and Historia.
He can believe what he
That
wants to
researcher
believe.
dropped it.
Well, well, looks like we got a souvenir out of it.
Is this really okay?
of course it's all right.
Alright. Green Outer Strand Gem Funf. I don't know how many more Irish gems I actually need at this point.
He tried to kill himself so many times.
And yet, in the end, none of it worked.
But wait, that's weird. You'd think at least one of them would have stuck.
Unless he was
Probably
already a
wasn't serious
Hellion
about it.
at that
He
point.
sure as heck looked serious about it.
Yeah. It really felt like he wanted nothing more than to die.
I'm guessing this isn't a coincidence either?
Hard to say.
The more we learn, the more mysteries we find.
That's pretty much how the world works.
Yeah, if that guy is held off, I think it also makes his like sort of actions before when we fought him in the Aphrids hunting ground.
Here you go.
Makes stuff like that make a little bit more sense.
We've collected quite a few anomalous orbs.
You mean those orbs you get from mutant Hellions?
If you possess these orbs, you will be able to manifest powers beyond your ability. But there's also the risk of turning into a horrible monster.
Then wouldn't it be better to throw them away or break them?
It's fine for now since I've sealed its powers, but it's nevertheless something that can have a baleful effect depending on how it's used. And moreover, breaking them will cause malevolence to spread over the entire area.
So in conclusion, it's a good idea to pick these up as we go to avoid further problems, right?
Yes, but mutant Hellions are incredibly strong. If you ever find yourself in a tight spot, remember that there's no shame in escaping.
Yeah, but the game doesn't let me run sometimes, so you know how that is. Cannot travel between save points right now. Oof. Okay. I think I just need to get out of here then.
Too bad though. We didn't get to hear his stories about the ruins.
It's alright. Even if we'd have met with him, he probably wouldn't have listened to your ideas.
It's fine.
But what we know is based on our own thoughts, after experimenting firsthand.
Even if our conclusions are different.
I'll say.
Hey! Quit lollygagging, you nerds!
Rose is still mad at us.
You know it's because she cares.
I know.
It's because she thinks we're nerds.
You guys
Okay.
are quite a team.
Come on! Put some hustle into it!
Coming!
I did a lot of grinding off stream actually. I went ahead and looked for like a bunch of discovery points. I just sort of looked up where they were. And it turns out that I still had like some skits that I didn't actually grab, so I'm actually just gonna go back and grab all of them while I'm at it. Yeah, I grinded up to like level 50-ish. Everyone's above level 50 at this point, so I feel like I should be able to do some... I should be able to, like, you know, actually fight some of the bosses I need to fight here. But, yeah, let me just go ahead and grab, like, some of the skits I discovered. Like, there's one right here.
That's a funny thing they've got here. A doll inside of a doll.
Oh? You see them a lot in the north. It's folk art.
You don't think... Maybe it's meant to symbolize the relationship between Seraphim and humans?
Whoa, I wouldn't go overthinking it.
But look, they specifically chose this odd configuration. There has to be some meaning behind it, don't you think?
It's not that deep, bro.
Undoubtedly. So what would you say it means then, having a human inside of a seraph?
Well, maybe it represents the distinct personality inside each seraph? No, hold on. Perhaps, in depicting a fanciful inverse of the typical seraph and human vessel relationship, it's meant to symbolize coexistence between the two. Zavid, is there anything inside the innermost doll?
Yes. Typically in the very core is... a plum pit.
A plum pit? Yes, a symbol, of course. But of what? A pit is a seed, a sign of rebirth, perhaps?
It's not that deep.
Why a plum? True, some bloom in the spring, but...
I'm starting to get why you like toying with our boy Mickey here.
I know, right? In some ways, he's even more pure than Saray.
Such rich philosophy. Very profound.
Maybe you're just a fool. Okay,
I wonder who wound up in this coffin.
The decorative work suggests a privileged background. Nobility, perhaps. Or a clan chief.
Very much so. This is, quality rock.
So where would you date it? Pre-Rollins times?
Hard to say. It wouldn't surprise me if it were actually related to the founding family of the Rollins Empire.
From the texture, I'd say it was constructed in the storied, cold and smooth style.
Sad that it's been looted.
We should take care that our own studies are more respectful to the departed.
Dust everywhere. This is further corroboration of the poorly cleaned hypothesis.
Rose? What are you doing?
Oh, I was just trying to contribute to your little academic geek out, but... Sorry, I'm way out of my league.
Yeah. Don't, try too hard.
Yeah, think I won't.
I'm most of the discovery points at this point, except... Or, where the hell is it? This one. Because this one, I guess I have to look at the skit first in order to actually unlock it, so... I do think I definitely missed a whole bunch of these skits as well. Like, a bunch of these... I'm pretty sure every discovery point is supposed to have, like, a skit associated with them. Some of them just didn't, which I guess means that the people I currently have in my team just weren't compatible with that skit. Which probably also means I definitely missed some skits with Dezel, and Alicia at the very least. Dang, yep, George Helleff. Yep, that's him.
Hey! Isn't this the guy from the Earth and Historia?
The first captain of the Platinum Knights, General Georg Heldolf.
Georg!
Heldolf!
And this was painted over 20 years ago.
He would definitely show up in the Earth and Historia.
So this is Heldolf.
I was expecting it to be pronounced George, but okay. Put that in... It should be this, right? It should be a discovery point. I don't know why it's not activating, unless it like I can activate it later at some point. Alright, well I got that skit. Also while I was grinding, I noticed that there was actually a turtle on the big bridge. And when I approached him, I accidentally triggered a cutscene. I restarted the game the second I triggered the cutscene, so I'll come back to him. And then the flower.
Oh, gorgeous! I wonder what kind of flower this is.
Ah, so even you can get excited by this sort of thing.
I'm a girl, and I happen to think that red flowers are badass. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
An orchid, do you think?
Correct. This particular variant is called an Edna.
The same name as you!
It's not just the name. Ednae have low tolerance for heat and flourish best in breezy, shady areas. Those who raise them must take care not to give them too much water. Doesn't the daintiness and loveliness remind you of me?
So in other words...
What are you doing, Meebo?
Well, that's odd. It doesn't look all thorny and poisonous.
I'll show you, Thorny.
Ow! Cripes, Edna, you broke the skin!
Little Meebo needs to learn some manners.
I should have figured you'd be an expert on the Edna flower.
It was something he told me once. My brother.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry. I should have been more sensitive.
No, it's fine.
Aw. I feel like there definitely, like, might have been, like, more skits that, would have, characterized Dezel a little bit more for me. Kind of a shame that I probably can't see them anymore now. Wonder if I can fuck with you. I don't remember what level this guy is. Let me save. Before I try. Before I fuck around and find out. Wait, no. Whoa! How did we all melt?
Rose, you
Yeah.
idiot.
I feel like this is possible. He just hits so hard. Let's try one more time, and if I can't do it, then I'll come back another time, I guess. Stop drumming on your belly. Stop using belly drum to raise your attack. Oh fuck. Okay, we're fine. Ow! How did he even hit me? Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen, is it? Yep. Alright, let me... Wait, not to the title screen. Did I fuck. I fucked up. It's fine. Wow! Thanks, Xantok. Way to fail. Wow, pro gamer, hardly. You try fighting this big chungus of a troll. Anyway, we were here to find some frickin' rats. So, Oh, also, yeah, I found the frickin' gold key so I can open these gold chests now. I forgot about that. They were in a frickin' dungeon in, in the freaking wetlands. Rats.
Okay, I am not cool with the size of that rat.
It's a ruin. Rats happen.
They're a sign that you're doing real archaeology.
You're okay with rats?
Rats don't bark.
I don't care if they howl at the moon. I just want them to stay, you know, rat-sized. That one just now? I swear, it could feed a family of 4 for a week.
Feed a family.
Rats are often carriers of disease. You ought not to rely on them as a source of nutrition.
It was a joke. Do I need to stick an asterisk on everything I say?
That's brilliant. If the ruins collapse and we're trapped inside, we can use rats as emergency rations.
I promise you it was a joke. I don't want to die of the rat shivers.
Emergency
Just focus on
rations,
not getting
even.
trapped in the ruins in the first place, all right?
Wait, every rose has its thorn.
A cactus with flowers.
It's a plant, so yeah. What did you expect?
I didn't know they bloomed. Their thorns are the more famous part.
Well, you know what they say. Every rose has its thorn.
That's plant racist, you know.
Plant racist?
Many plants have pretty flowers. A certain subset have thorns. Why do the roses get a proverb out of it? Pure arrogance is what it is. A rosaceous conspiracy to oppress all other flora.
Not that deep.
Okay, then can you think of a good cactus proverb?
Every cactus has its flower.
Jinx!
I should have tried harder.
You know, I need to buy a freaking new freaking tablet soon because my current tablet is like scratched all up to hell. Like the surface is like super worn out. I need my tablet to make money, but I need money to buy a new tablet. I've never had a display tablet before actually, so. The Crucible here in the wetlands is actually, it's not for Zavit, it's for freaking Rose and any Seraphim. Oh, maybe I should save first before I go in. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
To the art, Tilda sent via throne.com.
What? I'm looking at Throne right the fuck now. Hold on. You beauty. Thank you, Xandog. I really appreciate it. God damn. You know what? Let me shout you out, buddy, because, you know, Xandog is such a freaking cool guy. You know, he's kind of an asshole sometimes. He's kind of a downer sometimes. Also, he's just like a really cool guy. Look at Twitter character limits again, because new game starts Saturday. I'm thinking it's time to cash in. Yeah, it's Raincoat, isn't it? I'm very excited for Raincoat, but I don't think I'll actually even play it myself, so I'll probably just watch you play it. I actually do think I have like all of my games to... Once I'm done with Tales of Zestiria and Pokemon Ranger, I know what I'm gonna be playing next. Steam Summer Sale started yesterday, so I picked up a few things. Actually, what actually happened is that Dee Daydreamer 2K, I'm pretty sure it's their full username.
So, did you regret making Saray a shepherd?
Saray is an admirable
They have like
shepherd.
a giant... Well, it's not that big. They have a...
Tell us. Shall I read your palms? Oh, you have girl trouble.
So it was that easy to tell, huh?
Okay. But yeah, DD has like a... What's it? Google Doc of duplicate Steam codes they have. So I checked it out, and I actually got, what was it? Spiritfarer and Moonlighter from them. So they're probably gonna be my, one of them is probably gonna be my Monday game. I'm not gonna play Tales of Berseria right after Zestiria. I'm probably gonna play Okami first. I have picked up a few games from a series that is infamous in certain can't stop, won't stop polls. Wait, which one? The whole series has been nominated each time and did poorly. Is it Yakuza? Is it? Are you playing my boy? My man, my dude, Kazuma Kiryu? Oh my god, I'm so excited for that actually. Finally. I can share memes. Let me get into this. I think Mikleo is, in general, is just gonna be a good choice for these. Because the bow amortization is just good. Oh, she's already dead. I actually thought I was playing Rose there for a second. Hold on. Yeah. I came in with really low health. I'm kind of getting overwhelmed by enemies here. And me. Thinking maybe I should go in with Layla, maybe. Yeah, man. Maybe I should come back to this one. I did come here in order to freaking grab a skit anyway, so... Big paw print.
Hey! Isn't this shaped like a fruit?
Don't say it. You know the cliche. That's the setup for it to show itself.
It's totally a footprint.
That you go ahead and say it after I explicitly told you not to say it, cliche. Curses. Whatever.
I was gonna take a drink out of my soup,
really?
please.
Is it a footprint? Could be. Dragon, giant, big-footed hellion, who knows?
It looks awfully old, though. I doubt it's still in this area.
I'd rather it not be in any area, myself.
Looking at it, I'm just amazed all over again.
I think I know what you mean. How could a seraph transform into something the size of a hellion?
You know, I have a theory. We seraphim carry ambitions and desires the size of a dragon within us, and it's all we can do to keep them in check. If that emotion erupts all at once and produces a hellion, it's essentially our internal passions made manifest on this earth. Looking at it that way, the size of all the hellions we see starts to make sense, don't you think? Huh? Did I say something funny?
No. Actually, we were surprised at how normal you sounded just now.
Usually horny, man.
Huh. The say something out of character and surprise everyone with how many layers you have, cliche.
Enough of that!
Alright. Cannot be controlled. I wish I had a hand tracking. But I think you can guess how many fingers I have up right now. Arctis Ruins is just over there. Arctis Ruins is actually where I managed to grab the golden key, actually.
What a nice mirror!
It's beautiful, opulent, but with an understated elegance.
Yeah, you can just imagine the kind of person who would own this.
For a relic like this to remain here untouched, this place must be entirely unlooted.
Yes, Saray, we know you only have one filter for everything.
I wonder if the person buried here is a woman.
Yes, she's probably the one who owned that mirror.
Oh. Oh, so this was a grave! I'll be putting this back.
That's probably best.
Hey, do seraphim show up in mirrors?
Are they
No.
like vampires?
Well, usually not. But if we concentrate, we can make ourselves appear.
Wait, so you mean even people with no resonance can see seraphim that way?
Somehow, yes.
But that's great! You could use that to communicate with humans.
That might be difficult. It takes enormous amounts of concentration just to show up briefly. Anything beyond that is impossible.
No, that's a shame.
Huh, so that explains it. People always whisper about ghosts that only show up in mirrors. Those had to be seraphim.
Yes. Sometimes when we're putting makeup on, we accidentally focus way too hard and...
Putting on makeup?
Well, I mean, I am a girl.
Cute. Who wants to talk to humans? Yeah, honestly. I guess while I'm here I can try to fight the pill bug again. Because I do still need it. Or an Irish drum, I think. Reminds me of one of my favorite things to do in these games, thread the needle between enemies and dodge around them. I guess I could, you know, just fight them, but also, I'm streaming, I don't want to spend too much time just fighting enemies. Especially if they're like, you know, just mob enemies. Like, I have a very specific place where I need to go to. I don't want to be interrupted on my way there. Glowing mushrooms.
A glowing mushroom. Nice.
Moist and gross, but points for otherworldliness.
But how strange. What causes it to glow?
I bet he'd know, if he were still here.
Hey, hey! Why not ask your buddy Zavid?
What, you know the answer?
The famed glowing mushroom! And why, pray tell, does it glow so bright?
You don't know. The answer is you don't know, right?
Because it craves attention!
3 points. Out of 1,000.
Duh. But look, I'm not wrong, am I? A shy mushroom would never willingly stick out like that.
Over-explaining. 20-point penalty.
There's negative points?
We've got a mushroom of our own to brighten our path, don't we?
It seems we do.
And he's not wrong. I feel like Soray and Miklia would know. I feel like they would understand bioluminescence. Not gonna lie, I haven't really actually been looking at a lot of the like promo stuff for Raincode. Yeah, like not gonna lie, I don't even know like how the gameplay actually works in Raincode. Visual novel with action elements, or at the dodge attacks, that's pretty much all I know. Sounds like Bullet Hell. Bullet Hell visual novel, that'd be interesting. Toho visual novel when? I feel like Toho just like has so many like spin-offs and fanworks that I feel like it should be a thing. If it isn't already. Go with Halo, okay. Which button was it? Was it this one? Nope, that's takes off my clothes. This one, okay. Oh no, it's big! Is this fine? Is this fine for streaming? I'm putting Tales of Zestiria on YouTube. Okay. I'll keep it on, I guess. It really does, like, cover a whole quarter of the screen, doesn't it? Is that fine? Is that acceptable? I guess parts of it is see-through. Actually, I do wonder, hold on. Can I do anything funky with this? Also, it's kind of a little bit cut off on the top a little bit as well. Pretty sure you can do something with art meshes and what's it, YouTube Studio. Actually, that kind of actually works. I just wanted to see if I can like lower the opacity of it just like a little bit. I kind of want to make it almost like look like a watermark, just a little bit. Thank you, VTube Studio, for giving me options.
Such a half-hearted attempt. It's ball or nothing.
Ball? Balls? I can't see shit, please. I can't see. Camera, please. So beats up. Okay, it's dead. I did get minus 16 grade for dying 3 times, but 7 is still pretty good, I guess.
Too bad. I know you really wanted to meet Armadillon.
It's all right. I should have known that he would be extremely difficult to corner. However, I shall not give up on my dream. So long as I seek the perfect curl, I know I will be able to meet him one day. After all, what goes around comes around.
That's the spirit.
You know, I think this wound up being a pretty nice story after all.
I think we learned some very nice life lessons here.
If you ask me, this whole thing spiraled out of control.
Why don't we take a rest and eat some snacks?
I don't even get like an Irish jump from that? Okay, if you say so. Baked potato! I do like baked potatoes.
That's a whole bunch of Norman we found.
Yes, an abnormal amount.
But I gotta say, their abilities really are helpful. Why does everyone leave them alone?
They're seraphs.
You'd think there would be droves of seraphim asking for their help.
Long ago, there was in fact an enormous demand for them. They were booked up for months at a time.
So why are they just wandering around now?
One day their leader, well, their leader-ish person, rose up against the extreme work conditions.
They unionized.
Demanding autonomy for Norman Seraphim, plus a significant raise in wages. He called on the other Norman to join the fight for independence.
A Norman revolt?
Were there many casualties?
None. The only one pushing for independence was the leader-ish fellow. The others were simply like,
we don't mind helping, but it'd be real sweet if we could get maybe a 300-year break between crunch time.
And that was more or less that.
So easy going. But that's Norman for you.
And what happened to the leader?
Well, that's a whole nother...
After a protracted battle with another Seraph, he lost and was never seen again. Or so the story goes.
What if he's a little Norman on your umbrella?
So Norman have their own history too.
Lila, I get. But you sure know a lot about Norman, Edna. You really must like them a whole...
I just hear rumors, that's all.
Alright. Crab people.
Look at that! All the way up here, even.
Get back, Rose!
It's a Hellion.
What are you talking about?
That! The red creature, get away from it!
It's a crab!
Seriously? It's just a crab.
Just nothing! Look! That monster has 8 legs!
As crabs do.
And big, fearsome pincer claw things.
Right, these boys lived on a mountain their entire life.
It's got a pointy shell, and
the little ones are running around blowing bubbles, and...
Oh my god, they're delicious!
For real?
For real. They're fairly common creatures of the sea.
And for the record, they're delicious.
Yeah.
You mean to say that this thing is all over the ocean?
Yeah, I had no idea. Ugh.
Seriously, your heads are full of the dumbest crap, and yet you've never heard of crabs?
You lived on a mountain their
You
entire
might
life.
be
It's
the same If
fine.
you lived your whole life in a mountain village.
Maybe feed them some crab. Take this big guy. Big guy with his big claws. Crab is so good.